So here we go. This is the actual first of the cropping strip tillage area. So this year, this is 3 sections, well, sorry, 2 different techniques here because it was already set before we started the trial. So this is the control strip, 2 lines of courgettes going in here, slowly working that down into just bare soil essentially after a fertility build, and then we'll grow courgettes in there. Taking a long time to work this down and kill off the grass mine because of the wet spring. And then these are the strips here. These have been tilled twice now, and again, like we're killing off most stuff, the biggest problem here is again just getting this grass to kill off. So we've got cocksfoot in here, it's got a big old root ball on it, and that is in this ridiculously wet weather, that's causing us some challenges. But again, we're almost there, a dry week and we'll have that killed off and ready for courgettes. Sowing courgettes at the moment, and you can just see cutting technique. I'm just trying to keep the grass short where we're going to have the courgettes. At the moment, I'm just letting the bit in the middle here grow a bit taller. So we've got no cover crop in the strip, short bit of cover crop, longer bit of cover crop, short cover crop, none in the strip. Well, there will be none in the strip. So yeah, obviously in a wet spring, getting the strips ready has been a bit challenging basically. And then if we go over here, look at some of the detail on here. So we started preparing this earlier, managed to get a few strikes in before the really wet weather came. So looking lovely and clean. These were about to plant into as spring greens. These ones here a bit more grassy, so they've only been hit twice. They need another hit, and then these are going into climbing beans and dwarf beans. And then the really interesting stuff is over here. So here we go, broad beans. Got 4 rows of broad beans in here, all direct sown about a month ago. Incredibly slow growth. We've got various slug problems all over the cropping areas down here, especially with lettuce, chards. In fact, the lettuce is all right actually. It's the chards and what else is down there? Yeah, mainly the chards with the slugs. Oh yeah, emerging carrots as well. But here, interestingly, and these have been sitting ducks for ages, we've had very, very little slug damage. The weed control in the rows could be better, but like I said, the crop has been very slow to get away. So, but yeah, we got very, very little slug damage considering the year. That was one of the things we were looking for. Weed control in the rows. We've just weeded up either side of the plants. This could have been done mechanically, but we've done it with hose. Yeah, and the only losses for plants is losses from birds pecking the seeds out. So you can see here, like we've got a fairly good take. There's a few holes in the row here. We've kept an eye on what's been causing that. And that's basically the crows pecking out the beans, either just as they're emerging or just before they emerge. And again, so yeah, so far so good. Hopefully we'll get some sunshine. Hopefully the broad beans will start getting away from the cover crop underneath. But we're just, like I said, we're managing that with either mowers or strimmers. Lack of sat nav and my dodgy eyes means that some of these strips are not as equal as they should be. That's the living cover crop, but you can see I got better as we went across the strip and they're a bit more equal. Get you updated.